Many of our county's finest treasures lay buried beneath the earth. But why is that? Did the people of the past live deep beneath sea level? Or did they simply hide all of their wonderful possessions to try and keep them out of our greedy, grubby, jam-soaked midst? I suppose that's for the historians and the archaeologists to decide.
Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time. Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately. Has opened a new building. Good for us.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. I hear that another university has opened its doors to the aspiring bookworms and lab rats of 2 Point County. Listeners may remember that I don't like new universities because they're not old and therefore not any good. If they were, they'd have opened a long time ago. That's called logic, students, though I don't suppose you'd know.
We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. The campus has opened a new building. Good for us. doesn't mean what you think it means.
Welcome back. I can't say that I understand our country's recent fascination with opening pop-up universities on a weekly basis, but it seems appropriate to commemorate the opening of yet another fun-time house of real good learning. I thought we'd talk about the past, memories, and nostalgia. The feelings that things used to be, in some incalculable and all-encompassing sense, better. But why do we feel that way? Are we wearing rose-tinted glasses? Perhaps. Did everything used to be better? Probably.
Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. Now taking students for archaeology.
I used to love taking the train, the steam, the crisp sandwiches, watching people's luggage fall. Oh, those were the days. Sadly, I now find the experience of using our county's rail services is missing one rather vital component. I find that everyone seems all too engrossed by their mobile phones. Now, I have no interest in talking to anyone, but what I did like was ignoring people. It's just no fun if they do it for you.
Announcement. The timetable is now live. questions. Yes, we are testing you. Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry.
You want to make stacks of easy cash, but reading about stocks is really boring. Invest in Bunglecoin. It's like other fictional cryptocurrency, but with 40% less saturated fat.
Staff are reminded to care about students. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework. Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once.
instantly stolen back to the days of my youth. Yes, after inadvertently trapping myself in the airing cupboard, what did I come across but my old wooden tennis clogs? It had been too long since I thought about my days on the university tennis team. It was said that the mere sound of our carved shoes were enough to cause eruptions of rosy cheeks and giggling on campus, although some believed that it had something to do with our shorts.
Janitor required in lecture theatre. Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Students are asked not to ask questions. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid.
Whatever happened to wooden tennis shoes anyway? The visual spectacle of tennis used to be accompanied by a positive symphony, a sound like a company of coconuts dancing on a ballroom floor. Only wooden tennis clogs can produce such an enchanting auditory experience. But what do they wear now? Ghastly, squeaky things. And for what? Added grip? Light weight? It's practically cheating.
Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. worth going. There's a fly in here.
The rise of the synthetic shoe is not confined to the tennis court, sadly. I'm sure many long-time listeners know that I visit Confetto's Cobblers once a year and treat myself to a pair of brogues, or loafers if I'm feeling scandalous. On my most recent visit, however, I was horrified to find that my dear cobbler had been replaced with an establishment by the name of the Shoe Zoo. But can one truly describe their collection of footwear as a menagerie without possessing a single pair of brogues? I think not.
Would campus intruders please not come in? Students are reminded to find themselves. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. university gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt.
Remember the start of the show? Remember when we were going to talk about nostalgia? Oh, what a paradise it seems. And yet, here we stand, talking about training shoes. Another vision gone awry over the savage passing of time. How fitting. How dreadfully sad. Things used to be better, dear listeners. How can you know for sure? Well, my show is over. They can't be getting better, can they?
Hard work may or may not pay off. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising. If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend. noticed. Is starting soon. Was there anything you wanted to do? The yearly results are in. Not bad, I suppose. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus.
Listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Today I balance two hats jauntily on my one singular head. My regular disc jockeying hat is joined by my occasional chef hat. Yes, I'll be taking you all over 2 Point County as I recount my latest culinary travels when I set out to find the finest foods our great county has to offer. Just a hungry man and his hatchback. It's a tale as old as time.
No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you. Announcement. Plants need water, remember? Is now live. Students should check in before trying to learn.
culinary world is a lot like the real world. There are places, there are smells, there's a chance you'll get lost. After a series of wrong turns, now 60 miles off course, I was treated to the first food of my trip. A wondering puffed pastry and something I believe to be meat. The buttery sausage-style matter mingled playfully with hints of pine from my air freshener. It was unexpected. It was dangerous. It was cold in the middle.
Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. Staff are reminded to be inspirational.
If you ask me, Hogsport boasts the finest milkshakes in 2 Point County. At the Oily Cormorant, they'll serve you a traditional malt in an old leather boot and throw in a salt and vinegar egg. You just cannot beat it. Milkshakes are a great tradition. They're in our blood. In fact, I once received medical attention after enjoying a few dozen shakes and was told that my blood was over 60% ice cream. How we laughed.
Students are reminded that this is the fun part. 10 reminders. If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you. Intruders on campus. You know what to do.
Hey, guys, hear me out. What if we went back to school?
It started as a class reunion and ended with them back in class.
That's crazy! Hey, I'm climbing on a statue. Whoa. Everybody, get in the shed! I can't revise anymore. My knees hurt.
Roderick Cushion is varsity freshman in Immature Students.
Students are reminded that I'm not your mum. Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension. Students should pretend that they're listening. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose.
Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. I'm a huge fan of Yeti cuisine. Yes, our neighbors to the north really know their way around a kitchen. From stews and pickles to 5-tiered sandwiches and, of course, their pies. Cold hands make the boldest pastry, after all, and it is freezing up there. You really must try it. It's the food of the people, and those people are Yetis.
Students are reminded that some grades are personal. This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. Plagiarism is not a belief system.
I was famished when I arrived at the Royal Tumble Hotel. So much so that I took advantage of my kitchenette and feasted greedily on some toast. When I returned from a walk, I was stunned to find that all crumbage had been decrumbled. The bed was made and the toilet spotless. Every sign of life had been washed away. You've got to ask yourself, had I really been staying here? Indeed, do I exist at all? Lovely stuff.
Education is non-refundable.
This trip was all about regional delights and cultural differences. One man's casual vol-au-vent is another's world-shattering epiphany. The people of Smogly have been crusting and dusting their fish for as long as anyone can remember. But at the recently opened What's the Batter, they use a unique cheesy gubbin crumb. Ho 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 ho! I can safely say that it was the cheesiest fish this DJ had ever eaten. That's a winner.
Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. Campus intruders, please not come in.
I hope you enjoyed today's show as much as I enjoyed my trip around this wonderful, mysterious county of ours. But for now, all of this talk about food has made me hungry. So I'm off to the fridge to take out the first thing I find and cover it in mayonnaise. Until next time, I've been Ricky Hawthorne. Cheers!
No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you. Skills are non-transferable. security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. We are approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. If you don't know where your class is it really worth going? The yearly results are in. Classification, fine. The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? Enjoy your summer. I know I will. Education is non-refundable. Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? Students should check in before trying to learn. The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil.
Yes, it's that time again. Initiation week. We'll be trying to see through the hazing as every club, society and group with matching hats gets together to welcome their newest members by, well, sort of harassing them a bit.
Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you. University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no.
It's time for an Initiation Week tip from our resident student expert, Maggie Watmore. I join every club because I don't want to miss out on any potentially precious campus experience. Unfortunately, quite a lot of the events do clash, but if you make a schedule and run really fast between them, you can do it all. You might be known as the person that comes late and leaves running before the end, but you know, it's important to leave an impression.
Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. Students are reminded that this is the fun part. Students are reminded that some grades are personal.
We're back with our Initiation Week special and how to handle it with style. Initiation Week provides all of us with a lot of choices, but I wanted to take the time to remind you that you don't have to choose any of them. There's something so overdone about clubs on campus, don't you think? Haven't we all had enough backgammon and volleyball? Fun doesn't have to be organized.
Students are reminded to set reminders.
breakfast can be hard for us all.
Toast again? Ugh, I hate it here!
Uh-oh, give those heckling kids something new to chew on. Only Hoglog cereal combines 4 times of wheat with a salty crunch of crispy pork skin.
Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time. This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. Hard work may or may not pay off.
This has been our Initiation Week special on Campus Radio. I hope our collective wisdom has helped you in some small way navigate the extracurricular minefield. And if it hasn't, well, there's always next year.
We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately. Intruders, please not come in. Congratulations. Research project complete. Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. Congratulations, you found me. It's the Wolfman, Harrison Wolf, bringing you the truth from an undisclosed location here on 2 Point Radio. Let's start thinking some radical thoughts while you listen to a piece of pre-digested popular music. All right? All right.
Students are reminded to find themselves. students are asked not to ask questions. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you.
Let's talk about the news. The news is like tea leaves or constellations, or when you find a singular glove on a fence post in the park. You can't look at it straight on. You gotta read between the lines. So when I say people in hog sport can expect some minor flooding over the next week, what am I really saying? Think about it.
If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. We're approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. Asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. The summer break would be a convenient time for construction. End-of-year results are now available. No unauthorized panicking.
I see Jumbo McNally is sticking with the hard sell on the humbly named Jumbo University. If I was looking for an education, it sure wouldn't be from that guy that sells the nuts. That information, unlike Jumbo University, was totally free. You're welcome, listeners.
Students are reminded that I'm not your mum. The campus is expanding, even more than usual. Welcome to the start of a new year. I'll be your host. Hello. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. Distracted students should pretend that they're listening. Staff are reminded to be inspirational.
You want to make stacks of easy cash, but reading about stocks is really boring. Invest in Bunglecoin. It's like other fictional cryptocurrency, but with 40% less saturated fat.
Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising.
We're back, but I was never really gone. What do you think I do while you're all listening to music? You probably think I eat a biscuit or go for a little walk, and sure, sometimes I do that, but in a different sense. Nothing could be further from the truth. Here's some more music while I do something totally unexpected.
Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Plagiarism is not a belief system. new building. Good for us.
I've been playing some new video games recently, and man, has it been a while. The last time I played video games, you were a tiny hexagon, and you had to chase a squirrel to the top of the castle, or something like that. Anyway, I tried that new Meat Wizard game everyone's going on about, and boy, what a ride. Who knew that being a spell-casting, salami-wielding sorcerer would be so much fun? When you say it out loud, it sounds obvious.
The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. Students are reminded to be in two places at once. Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend.
Why is robotics such a popular career path for kids these days? I tell you, I'm seriously concerned that we're losing our perfectly understandable fear of the machines. I mean, don't you see what's happening? When you build a robot, you're working for the robots. We gotta make a stand. Join me in flushing my doorbell down the toilet. United we stand, together we flush.
Congratulations. Research project complete. tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses.
We're just finishing up for today. I hope it was everything you dreamed it would be. Think about it next time you're sleeping and all the false realities drop away around you, leaving you playing chess with a sassy hat stand, finally feeling the real, unfiltered truth. See you around.
Staff are reminded to care about students. Students are reminded to set reminders. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid.
This is Campus Radio, and I'm your host, Felicity Bellbottoms. Speculation continues to build over that smell in the lecture theatre. But what should you believe? Did someone really stuff a block of cheddar under one of the seats? Or is it haunted? The answer may surprise you.
Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. End of year results published now. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. Is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you.
Time for a book review. Over to Maggie, who's been reading the memoirs of 2 Point Radio's longest tenured DJ. This week, I've been reading A Life on the Waves by Ricky Hawthorne. Oh, so good. Really, really good. Because I didn't know before, actually, that he spent so much time at sea. Or, well, near any water, really, and that's just super interesting.
This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. Year is starting. I hope you have a pencil. Students should check in before trying to learn.
The renovation of a library might sound like a good thing, but here's Hugh to tell us why it's actually quite sad.
Here in Smogley, students have been looking forward to the renovation of the old campus library. The carpet is plush and the study areas are dressed with kettles and beanbags. The library is alive and bustling, but the old bookcases are left on the outside, looking in. Yes, 3 old bookcases stand on the lawn outside the library, a monument to a past that's now over. Spare a thought for them as you enjoy a sleek, frictionless library experience.
Janitor needed in library. Brian here. No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you.
The realm of Quem Charlie has been overthrown by the evil Green Cruiser. From the Bay of Gravy to the Giblet Caves, this once succulent land has been turned a putrid green. There is only one who can save us now. Meet Wizard!
Explore a world of legend and lamb chops in Meat Wizard, Return of the Salami Sorcerer. Only on the Bungle Button Master, where the games be happening.
Students are reminded that I'm not your mum. Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you. If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you.
And there we have it. It's being reported that that smell in the lecture theatre was, indeed, a large piece of cheese. We're hearing that a member of the janitorial staff was seen retrieving the putrid wedge in a hazmat suit, though this particular source has been known to exaggerate. We can only hope the smell dissipates and our community can breathe deeply and cheeselessly once again.
The more you revise, the longer you've been revising. Students are reminded to be in two places at once. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. Would campus intruders please not come in? If you don't know where your class is it really worth going? Students are reminded that this is the fun part. Distracted students should pretend that they're listening.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. It's Harrison Wolf going through the county's sock drawer on 2 Point Radio. I just had a very big sleep, so it's going to be a lively one.
Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend. Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time.
Live music is like fresh fruit and vegetables, man. It's better than the stuff in a can, and when the opportunity presents itself, you gotta cram as much of it in you as possible. That's just sensible, healthy living. You can't have too much of a good thing. That's why they call it a good thing. When I was young, I used to stand right next to the speakers and drink it in until I couldn't hear a thing. That's how I knew I was full.
Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. Summer break would be a convenient time for construction. The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. Students are reminded that some grades are personal.
Did you see those student protests at Mitten University the other day? It's all a little peaceful for my liking. Sure, I can respect the vibe, but sometimes you gotta ruffle some feathers. When I was at school, they took away mashed potato Tuesdays, so a few of us got into the school mascot's coop, and boy, did we ruffle that chicken. It was all friendly, of course, but they knew we meant business. Just some food for thought, my student comrades. Go get your mashed potatoes.
Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework.
Breakfast can be hard for us all.
Toast again? Ugh, I hate it here.
Uh-oh, give those heckling kids something new to chew on. Only Hoglog cereal combines 4 times of wheat with a salty crunch of crispy pork skin.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? It's not your year, it's just another year. Students should check in before trying to learn. Now taking students for Internet History. Campus intruders, please not come in. Plagiarism is not a belief system.
How's it going? You're listening to 2 Point Radio, the most popular station in the greater 2 Point County area. Nice. We're serving more great radio with a side of insidious advertising right after this.
Announcement. Hitting the box doesn't mean what you think it means. Students are asked not to ask questions. Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension.
As longtime listeners will know, I have a wide range of hobbies and interests, but jogging isn't one of them. I mean, think about it. Going around and around a track or a park in an endless, exhausting loop to feel satisfaction? If you ask me, it's just another trick that big business uses to train our brains into total subordination. I'm sitting down, man. There's no moving me.
Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. checked in and then removed immediately.
Bungle gets a lot of praise in the press. I just don't think it's healthy for anything, to get talked about in such a positive light. It makes my eyebrows uncomfortable. Sure, they've been responsible for a lot of so-called technological advances, and some of you might love your automatic toilet paper dispensers, but I was doing just fine on the toilet. Thank you very much.
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. We've just completed a research project. Well done. Students are reminded to find themselves.
I am out of here. I hope you all have a righteous rest of your day, and that the constant fear of alien abduction, natural disaster, and revolutionary upheaval doesn't stop you from having a fine and restful evening. Hopefully there's a next time.
Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. Announcement. The campus just got bigger, not necessarily better. Education is non-refundable. Skills are non-transferable. We're approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? Enjoy your summer. I know I will. The yearly results are in. Another average year. The campus has opened a new building. Good for us.
Maggie Watmore, learning on the job on campus radio. Can I ask, should we be paying someone for using this next song? Sorry, I just really don't know. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. Here we go.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. The campus has opened a new building. Good for us. Your class is it really worth going? Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated.
Everyone on campus is talking about the county's education minister and the bad, or maybe good, thing that happened. Over to you, Hugh.
Yes, that's right. Emotions are high here in Croquembouche today as students have flooded into the city to protest the continued existence of Education Minister Tarquin Fawkesbridge. They dabbled in some chanting, but haven't been able to get into an easy and repeatable rhythm. We'll be here letting you know the wording they settle on as and when it happens.
Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework. fun part. Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. Students should check in before trying to learn. Welcome to the start of a new year. I'll be your host. Hello.
Do you want to learn better? Of course you do. Wanda, how do we do that? Everyone is looking for ways to study without all those hours in the library and pen stains on your fingertips. The latest way to trick your body into learning is to sleep with a book in front of or on top of your face. As you sleep, your eyes will occasionally open, letting in a little light and valuable knowledge. Try it for a week and see the results for yourself.
Students are reminded that I'm not your mum. plagiarism is not a belief system.
Hi, I'm Ricky Hawthorne. I don't remember being a student, but I'm sure it happened. People ask me all the time, Ricky, what would you eat if you were a student? And I say, anything from the Crumley student range. It's cheap, it's inexpensive, and above all else, it's affordable. Just like Mama used to make.
Distracted students should pretend that they're listening. Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me.
And that's the show. Join us tomorrow when we'll be discussing which vegetables last the longest. That should be great. You know, I've bought 16 avocados this year and still haven't gotten to eat any of them. I mean, really, they must be ripe for about 5 minutes. Sorry, we'll leave that for tomorrow, shall we? Join us then.
Staff are reminded to be inspirational. stupid questions will make you look stupid. University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. Intruders, please not come in. Is a test announcement, not a real announcement. Students are reminded to find themselves.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to 2 Point Radio, where it's a great day. Why? Because I, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, am talking into a microphone. Can you feel it? Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Really, Dennis, if this is off again, I'm going to come in there and dunk you like a biscuit. We'll check that I'm on the air and be back with more sumptuous sound wave salaciousness after this.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. Hard work may or may not pay off.
Why is it that the youth of today believe they can churn out a radio show from the comfort of their toilet seats? The gall! In my day, one had to work for years making sandwiches and polishing the communication tower before they even let you touch a microphone. There's more to radio than ability, charm, and technological literacy. Eager little autodidacts, a lot of them.
We're sorry